iFish with BCF is proudly brought to you by BCF, Boating, Camping, Fishing, Suzuki, the ultimate outboard, and Steel Line, building Australia in steel. This gets me excited. How pretty is this dam? Holy snapping crab claw! Oh my! That's like absolute sunshine! Come on, mate! Oh, look at that! Oh, this is a big fish! Oh, yeah! Send the hoolies coming at us!
Don't love when a plan comes together.
Well, a beautiful 3-hour flight this morning from Melbourne to Cairns. I've hooked up with my guide Brodie. He's an absolute gun. He's told me I need a few essentials so we can catch some big fish. Off to BCF Smithfield. Let's see what we can find. Can't help myself. Everyone needs a GT. So I need some squidgy. That one and that one, and you know what, for good luck, that one too. These Superline Gamma Katsus are an absolute must, deadly with soft plastics. And of course, you cannot go fishing without some good Rapala lures. So, I saw them before. Where are we? Ah, there we go. The old Skidder Pops. And just in case, can't help myself, look at that.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, mate. You're a legend, Timmy. I'll catch a fish for you. Cheers. I'm extremely excited. This is Brodie from Tropic Barra Adventures. Behind me, that sign tells you where I'm at, Lake Tinaroo. Now, mate, you could have been a rocket scientist, you could have been a brain surgeon. Why would you pick barramundi on Tinaroo? That's about the toughest gig in the world.
Mate, they're big, they're powerful, they're just such an awesome sports fish.
Seriously, summed it up perfectly. I just love them too. A little confession to make. This morning we may have snuck out for a sneaky little fish. What we saw, OMG. Check it out, and then we'll carry on with this journey. Now this is exciting. We've put the drone up, Brodie. There's a little bit of a waterfall there. What have we seen?
Mate, there is a like metre 10, metre 20 barra sitting right up like a trout on the rapids.
It is wrong. He's on station and he's actually eating stuff that's flowing down. You can see the big white rock there, and then you just go to the left. There's a nice sand patch. I can actually see his tail thumping away. Now, that's the one we can see, but is there going to be more fish in this screen?
I think there's a bunch sitting there that we can't actually see, but it's just so hard to control your excitement.
My legs have gone to jelly. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a few Rapalas on, maybe some plastics, going to move up. We're going to try and work our way up the falls. We don't want to spook a fish and have him spook that fish. But what incredible technology. I have to say, drones in relation to fishing have come a long way. People spotting flathead on the flats, people spotting barras. In the state of Alaska, it is illegal to use a drone to help your recreational fishing, but not in the state of Queensland. Oh, so scared.
Look, there he is there.
There's a massive barra. How big do you reckon he is? 110?
Yeah,
plus.
Minimum metre 10. Minimum.
Every fisherman's dream.
Watch your step.
Just here?
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at him there. Look at him there. This is too easy. You got something hard for me?
And if you don't catch him, well, it's only a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You got one shot at this, mate.
Thanks, mate. I'm ready to go.
Get that right past his nose. Yeah, bring it to his nose, bring it to his nose. Quick, quick, quick. Stop. Slow, slow. That's it! Oh!
In basketball terms, nothing but net's a good thing, but mate, we got nothing but net. Tell me, I'm a big boy. Did I stuff it up or were we just unlucky?
It's just barra fishing. You know, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. I think the problem is a lot of people, they get disheartened when they miss fish like that, you know, and they think about it all day. You know, you just got to keep going, stick to your guns, and we'll get another shot. We just got to capitalise on it this time.
Exactly right. Interesting fact, the Tinaroo Dam wall was constructed using 233,000 cubic metres of concrete. It's over 500 metres long and over 40 metres high.
Perfect.
It's all about the ballast. Lucky I had lean cuisine for lunch, mate.
So we've just pulled up in this wind-blown bay because that's where all the oxygen is, all the mud that's pushing up on the bank, where all the bait fish is going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to punch out some really long casts. We're going to use some topwater frogs in the middle of the day, see if we can get a few reaction bites. We're going to use a few jerk baits and see if we can get some big buffs on some cracking big barra.
Oh, got it. Yep. Oh, good fish. A good fish. And a big fish.
Oh, nice.
That's unbelievable, mate. Right on the edge of that weed where you said.
I was going to bury those hooks.
I think we're doing that right now.
Oh, good fish, Paul.
That is a big fish, man. Big fish. I saw him come up. And you say they like to get aerial here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that is mind-blowing. And I was just saying, I've never seen a barracuda on Lake Tinaroo. I'm about to see it. Finally, it's going to happen.
Don't jinx me.
No, mate, I'm seeing it caught. It's not captured fully yet. That is just so awesome. How's the take?
Mate, I think probably the best thing about this whole situation is you've said it was the fish of 1,000 casts, but that's the first half an hour. My heart is in my throat. I've caught so many of these big fish, and every time it's just so exciting.
It is, they are. Oh, look at that.
Here we go. Let's get her up, pushing. Oh, well.
Yep.
First shot.
Oh my God, look at
that. She only just pinned in the nose.
You're right, mate. What's the plan? Just wait for the roll
Get ready.
Yep.
Here we go.
Well, how's that boil? When she goes, that tail print, the power's off the charts.
So much power.
That's huge.
Look
man.
at the size of this thing.
That is an
Here we go.
absolute.
Get ready.
Beast.
Look at that. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes! Now that is a Lake Tinaroo barramundi.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Again, because that was really average.
Yes.
Look at that for a slab of absolute chrome. That is why you come to these parts of the world. That is why I've been coming here for over 20 years, because if at first you don't succeed, you try again. We're going to show you this brute. This is an Australian icon, the amazing barramundi, latest scale carafa. OMG. Let's see how long this fish is. Any guesses from you, mate?
I'm going to say she's 99.
99.
Oh, no, she's a metre.
Bring her around. So, nose is on there, well and truly. Oh,
97.
97 centimetres of the best. And how good are these brag mats? Years ago, you'd come and catch a barramundi and people would have to weigh it to see how big it was. Now, you use a brag mat, it's all about measurements, and that measurement will tell you exactly how big the fish is. It doesn't matter how round or fat it is, and that way we can literally catch the fish, put it back, no harm done, and that's got to be a good thing. So, mate, barra, why do they float your boat?
They're big, they're powerful, and I've caught a bunch, but man, just every single one. They're just so good in here.
They are so amazing. They say there's a lot in the name too. The scientific name, Latus calcarifer, it actually means to bear spurs. And these spurs, these spines, I've had them in the forearm. They hurt a lot, so be very careful because I've had more hooks in my hands from Barra than any other fish, mate.
And that must be, I don't know, 12, 13 kilos of Barra right there.
Absolutely.
She's been in a good paddock.
Take a good look. We're going to put this fish back. I think there's plenty more to come. Blowing my mind, mate.
The sneakiest tip I've got for everybody, if you ever catch a big Barra like this and you want to revive it, tickle the top of her mouth. She'll shoot off at 100 miles an hour.
Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful thing.
What a fish.
Now, I've got a small problem, mate. I've come all this way. It's taken me 24 years to see a barramundi on Tinaroo. I expected 1,000 casts. It's only been like 40. What are you doing to me?
Mate, that's a common misconception. You got to fish the moon, the night time, up here, middle of the day, surface, hard bodies. Doesn't get any better,
When
does
it comes to Tinaroo in the future, I'm sticking to this bloke. Like a Fishing a freshwater lake today, there's about 8 knots of breeze. We're targeting redfin and trout. We just both had a follow on redfin and we saw trout jumping. So I literally hit the anchor button on the water snake remote and it's now holding us in this exact location. So it gives us a chance to pepper this area, fish 360 degrees, take our time. We know there's fish here, we don't want to drift away too quickly. It's such an advantage being able to just hit the button and literally anchor in the one spot without chain, without metal, without all those things that make a lot of noise. This fishing boat tip was proudly brought to us steelline.com.au. Interesting fact, Lake Tinaroo has a total capacity of 438,919 megalitres and a total surface area of 8,600 acres. This is Brodie from Tropic Barra Adventures, and I have to ask the simple question, mate. Of all the fish in the sea and the lakes, why'd you pick barramundi to focus your life work around?
Mate, I think Barra are just a fish like no other. When those Barra eat, it's just like nothing else.
It is next level. I have seen it for myself, and they keep drawing me back. You talk about Barra eating. What's your favourite technique for getting that bite? Because the bite to me is everything.
Mate, I think Barra that just boof the surface is just the best thing ever. Well, honestly, when those fish, they come in chasing your frog, whether it's a slow frog or a fast frog, you see his whole back come out of the water, poof, smash that lure, turn the hook up, and the experience that I get from seeing a client's face just light up is just the best thing ever.
Is it a year-round fishery, or are there certain months when you've just got to be here?
October to January is peak frogging time, but any time of the year is a good time of year, you know?
So if you like the idea of catching monster barramundi in the middle of the day, in conditions like this, you've got to speak to this bloke. Now, just one more thing, show us your hand, mate. Look at that. Oh, yep, he's got a few more tricks up his sleeve, and he's prepared to show you.
Unlucky, Paul.
That was unbelievable. That fish just come out and smashed the frog. I stopped whining, I struck, and he just didn't hurt in his mouth.
All part of it, mate. Keep casting.
That hurts, but at least we know they're on the chew. That's good. Oh, look at him. Look at him. That's a barra. It's a barra. Can you see that barramundi in there? It is crazy. So in front of him?
Yeah, so go like past the edge.
Okay. There's a barra just hiding in there, like that?
Yep. He's got his head out, see? Bring it to the right, bring it to the right. Twitch, twitch. Got him!
He ate it.
Mate.
He ate it. He turned, he ate. I felt it go in his mouth.
That's barra fishing.
Oh.
We will catch them. We will catch them.
That was so awesome. He's just sitting there, and look, Brodie put me on the fish perfectly. The cast was good.
Everything.
The twitch, he just snuck his head out and went, I'll eat that. I saw his mouth open.
Look, we will catch fish.
The good news is we're having a lot of luck at the moment. The bad news is, well, it's all bad.
There's lots of fireplaces and there's countless lavatories. A peaceful water feature that makes catering a breeze. Our home here in the outdoors is BCFing fun. Hey!
Ta-da! Oh, I love catching fishies off the peak because I'm a tackle rat.
You know, I'm a massive fan of Gamakatsu hooks, but you might look at a hook and think, what makes one hook so superior to the next? I just love these things. I've been using them for a long time, whether it's large hooks for game fish or smaller hooks for whiting, bream, etc. They are superior, and here's 5 reasons why. 1, each hook is made of high carbon steel, so they have incredible strength. 2, each hook is individually tempered, which means you have a nice light gauge, but still very, very strong. Down here, a very fine barb to help you stay connected. The point itself is not only chemically sharpened, it's also conical, which gives you better penetration. So next time you're tying a fish hook on, think Gamakatsu. They're the way to go. That's a good fish.
Oh, that is a cracker.
Oh, how is the buff?
Stay on.
How is the buff?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a big one.
Cracker.
That is a big fish.
That's the one we wanted, Paul.
That's the one we deserve, mate. We have worked and worked and worked. I'm just going to grab this net. Oh, he's taking some string. How's the hit?
Oh, mate. I was just thinking to myself, I can't see it in that sun.
Oh, this is a big fish. This is a big fish, man. We've had so much luck today, and most of it not the good stuff you want. We have had fish that we've just lost for no reason, fish that have bull, fish we've missed. But how many fish were you seeing as we come through on the sounder, mate?
Oh, it was always going to happen.
You said, let's just keep working this bank, work this bank, work this bank, and if we do, we'll get a good fish. And it literally was a matter of taking our time. Now, what we're doing here is bowing to the king, getting that rod tip down nice and low, trying to keep the fish down in the water and trying to change his action and his direction. Oh, he just porpoised.
Look at the size of it.
Now, I've got a question for you. Did Dan Barra fight, mate? Because I've been told Dan Barra just don't fight.
What's one of those myths, mate?
Yep. Oh, this is just so cool. And this is why they call this place Barramundi Heaven, Tinaroo. And if you wonder what Tinaroo stands for, they say the man who discovered the Atherton tablelands, he found alluvial tin, he said tin-aroo, and that's how it got its name. It's a good story. Oh, here we go.
Get ready, Paul.
Yeah, mate.
Here we go. Paul, she's just pinned. Yes! Did we work for that bugger?
You know what that is? That's not a barramundi. That is persistence. Because if we have worked and worked and worked, and you know what we didn't do? We didn't stop. We haven't eaten, we've hardly had a drink. My back is killing me.
How many did we miss? 7 barra.
7.
7 we've dropped.
7 barra down, that's what you get when you keep trying. That's what you get when with a guy who knows what he's doing. He just keeps putting you on the spot, and bang, he comes up and eats the frog. We'll get this beautiful girl out of the net.
Oh, look at the size of this one, Paul.
That is a beautiful fish. Now, we don't even need the brag mat for me. Stay there, actually, I'll come to you. We don't need the brag mat for me to say that is a 1 metre barramundi.
About 1.3 metres, I reckon.
And I reckon he can pick them pretty well because he's seen literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands now. The barramundi, I've got to say, even though not endemic to Australia, it's got to be our most iconic sport fish, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't think there's a person who doesn't love catching big barra, or any barra for that matter.
Absolutely, and these dam fish, so good to think you can come to a freshwater fishery and catch barra that would physically dwarf this as well.
Oh, this one's a pup compared to what's in here.
That is just so amazing. This fish is going back, seriously, I love this place so much. I'm very glad I made the effort to come all this way, mate, because seeing that crash and the ones we saw today we didn't catch, probably almost as special.
Mate, it's just, every single person who comes on fishing on board just walks away mind blown, just going, man, what a place.
Remember these 3 words, Tropic Barra Adventures, and you can put yourself in this beautiful picture.
Look at her in that sun. There's the big, beautiful barra. How good is that?
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube for everything iFish TV. And don't forget our website, ifish.com.au. You know what I call that? I call that an interesting way to end the day, because the day started off its chops and he tried to eat that on the bow. How good was that?
That scared the bejeebers out of me, Paul.
You know what we've been talking about all day? The good news is today has been off the charts. Tomorrow morning, let's do it again.
We'll sting all the ones we missed.
Absolutely. Time for some tucker. iFish with BCF is proudly brought to you by BCF, Boating, Camping, Fishing, Suzuki, the ultimate outboard, and Steel Line, building Australia in steel.